Good afternoon, people of God. I hope all is well with you in the Lord. Today is actually Tuesday, June 24, 2025. And I have a message. I don't know who this is for, but I hope this encourages somebody. So I was just talking to a cousin of mine, and I had reflected on a situation where I was connected to certain people that were involved in some stuff that the Lord had begun to reveal to me exactly what they were involved in. And so during that time, I was feeling really frustrated, and I remember complaining and saying that after it was confirmed that when I pray, and this I say this in the most humble way, when I pray that my prayers get directed to the throne room or the throne of heaven of the Lord, and I noticed that the prayers for other people are being answered almost instantly, but with my prayers it seemed like it was being delayed, and I complained about it, and so I had to repent. Because how dare me to think that way? You know, I was letting the devil I was allowing the devil to get the best of me and have me to complain and grumble and murmur against God. And I repent for that mindset. But most recently, within the past couple of weeks, I noticed that once I had been disconnected from what the Lord was telling me to disconnect from, and the reason that he was telling me to disconnect from these certain people, I noticed that my prayers had been getting answered like this. And so I just had a situation. I had two actually. I'm gonna probably do another video as well. But I just had a situation where I was frustrated again because I was given some information that was incorrect. And so it was nothing but the Lord, because I was heading somewhere that was over 2 hours away from where I am now. I was leaving work, and I was headed there to go pick something up. And so it was none but the Lord that had me stop in the call to confirm the timing that I was able to be able to pick this certain thing up. And so when I called, they told me that I was given the wrong time, or nobody could have told me anything like that. So to make a long story short, this was a manager I was speaking to. They put me on hold. They never had no intentions on picking the phone back up. And so I got my daughter's phone when I realized that when I made this phone call to confirm the time on this past Saturday, I realized I made a phone call from her phone. So the people never picked back up for me just a few minutes ago. And I ended up calling to this place. Like, I had this phone, I had it sitting there, and I just picked up my daughter's phone, and I made the phone call from her phone, and I spoke to another person. And so the prayer that I just had was something that the Lord been having me to meditate on, was that I asked him to allow me to have favor with him and with man. And I say this also allows it to be a prayer point for you as well. It's Luke 2:52. Ask the Lord to allow you to have favor with both him and with man. And so the Lord, almost instantaneously, he answered my prayer, and he allowed me to have favor with him, with this situation. And so the situation was turned into my favor. God is so good, and I hope this blesses somebody. I hope that you guys have a blessed day, and I love you.
Wait.
I might have connected to the end of it.
For the thumbnail.